7 seed up against the return to form of Nicole David.
Down. 3-1.
Well, it's a clever shot from Nicole David. Just
5,
changing the angle
6.
slightly from the back of the court, looking like she was going to go straight and whipping it. That's great retrieval skills from Nicole David.
Wow, well played by
Get
Perry.
that one.
She just stood her ground in the middle and made
9-8.
David make those returns. So 1 point lead re-established for Sarah Jane Perry. Oh, casually done by Perry.
Please, can we have a look on the pickup?
Well, we're not going to get the
David
decision
on
first.
the left-hand side.
Could be a no-let anyway.
Yeah, it should really be the decision first, I would have thought. That would, like you say, that was fine. That was a good little flick just before the second bounce. And then would she have made that?
I mean, the big thing is the decision more. Well, there you go, no let awarded anyway. We're going for a player review.
It's minimal contact, isn't it? What has Sarah Jane Perry done wrong here? I mean, she's moving back into the body of Nicole David.
So you're going with no let?
No let.
Well, too late. The video referee has gone for no let. Wow, what a get from David.
Oh, wow.
She's back up and still in this rally.
It's like a jack in a box. That's great width on the backhand from Perry.
Wow,
and
what
again,
a finish. What a rally, well finished by Sarah Jane Perry.
Such solid hitting, but look at this retrieval
5-3.
here from Nicole David, back on her feet. I mean, that is some ridiculous training that's been going on to be able to do that. But the winner. Wow.
Wow. She's all over that. She saw this cross court so early.
5-0.
Jumped on the volley drop.
Well, this was all about the athleticism of Nicole David. Tight work from Nicole David, so tight it forces the error. Sarah Jane Perry not able to squeeze that ball off the side wall.
9-7.
Such accurate hitting here from the Malaysian.
Yeah, it's well finished by David.
11-7.
Good reaction from the Malaysian player as well. She turns and storms off the court. Wow, that's well improvised by Perry because it looked as though the obvious shot was straight and it's a clever little switch because David was expecting that straight ball as well.
Sorry, Sarah Jane Perry having to scramble a little bit there in the back right.
Did it well though, didn't she?
She did.
Has to keep using that backhand drop shot. I think she could be using it more from the front, you know, Perry.
Yeah, she's got to get...
Well, reaction volley, well put away by Perry, using all of her wingspan to be able to take that straight volley drop in.
6-3.
Re-establishes that 1 point lead.
She can surprise you sometimes, Nicole David. She's not always talked about in terms of a short game, but that came from nowhere.
So did that boast.
It certainly did.
And out.
That was hit so late from Sarah-Jane Perry. Nicole David didn't have a clue where it was going.
That's another game ball for Perry.
Great pick up from David.
Well, how good are those two shots from Perry? Just too low with the drop shot.
Well, that was produced because of the retrieval abilities of Nicole David. They were wonderful shots from Perry, but they just kept coming back. The ball kept coming back, and then she goes lower and lower into the
Perry gets her third game ball of the game. Is it going to be third time lucky for her?
Well, I feel that if she does get a slightly loose ball from David.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
She's not, but David's made the error.
13-11. Game to
So
Perry.
Sarah-Jane Perry closes out the fourth game. Well, Nicole David went the long way round Perry to go and get the ball, and it didn't do her any favours because it left herself stranded on the next shot, and then she slipped and couldn't get. Just been very impressed with the way she's taken it in and how short she's left the ball. And then also now the fact that she's able to stop-start the movement of David. She's really broken the Malaysian players' movement down. Well, she's done it. What a rally. What a way to win your first World Series semi-final and book your place in your debut final. That was control personified from Sarah-Jane Perry. Well, impressive stuff. 56 minutes in duration. The number 7 seed, Sarah-Jane Perry, defeating the legend that is Nicole David. 3 games to 1, and she took it 11-8, 7-11, 13-11, 7-11.
SJ, that was an inspired performance. You're now through to your first British Open final.
Amazing. My first World Series final of any kind, but for it to be here at home at the British Open is so special. And, you know, the crowd was amazing today, and, you know, they got me through there. You know, I'm just so happy right now to be through, and, you know, I was keeping an eye on the match before because we won straight after, obviously, and Laura put an amazing fight back on there. So, you know, I read someone tweeted a stat at me this morning that hasn't been an all-British final since 1991, and I was 1 then, so it's a few years now, but I'm going to dedicate that win to the people who were walking behind me earlier who didn't know who I was and thought Nicole was going to win. Anyone want to put their hand up?